not true. That's not true. And I think we have shot down 25 Indian drones in our own territory. And I think some of these drones may have dropped on Amritsar, their own drones, because you see, we've been very sympathetic towards the Sikhs. India has been persecuting the Sikhs in Canada, in US, in Australia, in Pakistan. We are
I don't want to get into
the
domestic
holy
Indian
sites of
politics.
the Sikhs.
With all due respect, I don't want to get into domestic Indian politics because India
No,
says
but that's not domestic politics.
it thwarted attacks
When see,
by
we when
Pakistan, and debris is being collected from these locations. Has Pakistan not escalated by going after military sites in India, given that India specified that when it first attacked, it did not uh, target military infrastructure in Pakistan?
first of all, murdering Sikhs in Canada, Hardeep Singh Najar was murdered in Canada. That's not a domestic issue. That's transnational repression. That's state-sponsored terrorism. So let me make that
Has
clear.
Pakistan
That
not
when
escalated?
assassinations, Pakistan, as I said, is yet to respond. We will respond. But these false accusations being made, uh, Pakistan was willing to cooperate in the Pahalgam investigation. We offered for an inquiry, a fair investigation. India did not respond, and India attacked Pakistan in the dead of the night, in which civilians were targeted, and civilian populations have been affected. Pakistan has not yet responded. We will. The time and place is yet to be decided. But the whole world has seen that India has been the aggressor, India has been the provocator, and they've targeted civilian population in Pakistan, and Pakistan is yet to respond.
So are you saying that Pakistan will continue to go after military infrastructure in India?
So there's no continuing because continuing means that we've already done so.
India
I
says
think
it has
not
been
let me
it's
make myself
recovering
clear.
debris and will show the proof.
I think that those are baseless allegations. I've seen a video of a drone from an Indian television which is unmarked, untouched. It's just lying on the ground. So I think these are false accusations. When you say continue to do so, I have thrice denied that we've made no such attacks. But you continue to cast aspersion and say that what do you mean by continue? There's been no attack by Pakistan. That's an Indian claim. And as Information Minister of Pakistan, I'm denying that and refuting that, and I would appreciate
I
if you
understand
don't
that
use the
that's
word
your job. You
continue
can
because I
deny
made my contention very clear.
because India is saying it retaliated to what Pakistan has done overnight and
India is
targeted
saying
air
it, but you
defense
couldn't
radars
because
and
I'm on the
systems at a
road.
number of locations in Pakistan. An air defense system in Lahore has been neutralized. Can you confirm that?
That's not confirmed. We've shot down 25 Heron drones
Mm.
in different fields. So Pakistan, there's been no damage, but we've shot down these drones through jamming of their systems and through hitting them by our air defense missile system. So our air defense system has shot down some drones, and some have been neutralized through jamming of their communication. But no damage has been caused. And this claim that our defense system has been targeted, I strongly reject that claim. No such damage has taken place in Pakistan.
Now, Pakistan has also claimed that early Wednesday morning it shot down multiple Indian fighter jets. Have you released proof of this?
Well, five fighter jets of Rafael fighter jets have been shot down. Indian media has confirmed the shooting down, and the company which makes these seats, the ejection seats, has increased its number on its tally on its website. So we've seen Indian media picking up debris of these fighter planes. So I think they fell in Indian territory, and world organizations have also confirmed this. Rafael company has been quoted in this. So I think that's an undeniable truth. These five Rafaels have been shot down, and Indian media has shown the whole world their wreckage.
Um, Pakistan's defense minister last week went on Sky News and admitted to backing terrorism. He actually said Pakistan has been doing the dirty work of the United States and the West, including the United Kingdom, for 30 years. Does Pakistan not provide safe haven to terrorists, as India is alleging? As India is alleging, it went after 9 terrorist camps Wednesday morning.
We've been dealing with the menace of terrorism. It's easy to speak in a studio, but I think we picked up 19,000 dead bodies in Pakistan in the war against terror. Post 9/11, Pakistan has been the frontline state against terrorism. We face terrorism incidents every other week, and Pakistan Pakistan is a wall between terrorists and the rest of the world, and we continue to give sacrifices. If you want to talk about the Soviet invasion and go into a lecture of history, I'll be more than willing to do that. I'll get your number, we'll speak on the phone, and I'll explain to you what happened in the 80s with the Soviet invasion and all. But right now, Pakistan has suffered the Jafar Express train hijacking. We had the courtesy to say that we expressed concern over the Pahalgam incident, we expressed solidarity with the victims, and we are willing to cooperate with an investigation. But in India, even had the courtesy to condemn the hijacking of the Jafar Express train incident. In fact, terrorists were being interviewed on Indian television. Not only that, exclusive footage from mobile phones of the terrorists was being shown on Indian television. So you see, Pakistan, even now,
Did
is fighting
Pakistan
terrorists in
condemn
its western
did
region.
Pakistan condemn the attack on
Let,
civilians in Kashmir?
let me complete. As Pakistan, we've not only been fighting terrorism, Pakistan has categorically denied that we have any training camps. I took international journalists to a place in our Kashmir, which is called Bela Noor Shah, where India had alleged there are terrorist camps, and I took the entire media and showed them that place. In fact, I was supposed to take a group of journalists, international media, to Muridke, where India has attacked, and to Bhawanpur, where India has attacked. So there are no safe havens. We
Mr.
are
Minister,
fighting terrorism. We are playing
earlier
the
today
cause.
we had India's foreign secretary saying India doesn't want to give evidence to Pakistan because in the past Pakistan uses the evidence India provides to cover its tracks. I don't want to talk about all the stuff that happened in the past now. I want to talk about now because today India's armed forces has come out with a
But why
statement
do you
saying
mention the past?
India's armed forces reiterates its commitment to non-escalation. Given what we have seen right now, what is going to happen? Is Pakistan going to back down or continue to escalate further?
So I think, first of all, I strongly object to using the words continue to escalate further and back down because Pakistan is not the aggressor. The entire world has seen that in the dead of the night, India attacks Pakistan. My dear, it's not the other way around. India attacks Pakistan. We picked up dead bodies. I was at the funeral of a 7-year-old kid yesterday. The family was inconsolable because we picked up bodies of our children. So you see, India is the aggressor, India is the provocator, India has attacked, we shot down the
India's claiming in the dead of the night that Pakistan tried to attack 15 military sites, which you continue to deny.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, and I deny that. I completely deny that. But please tell me, wasn't India the first one to attack Pakistan? And I deny that we attacked any of the
India says it did not attack Pakistan. India is claiming to have attacked terrorist infrastructure inside Pakistan.
That's their claim, and I strongly refute that because I was on ground. We know these places, we know the people, and India has not provided any evidence. But we took international journalists yesterday to these sites and showed them that civilian houses have been destroyed. The people we buried, the funerals that we've attended, they were all innocent women and children and people living with their families. No terrorists have been killed in these attacks, and there were no terrorists because there are no terrorist camps, no terrorist havens here. We are the biggest victims of terrorism in the world.
Minister, what is the strategy in the short term now? Is there hope for dialogue, and if so, who is going to lead this effort? Is it going to be Iran? Is it going to be the United States? Donald Trump says he's available.
I think because India is the aggressor, India has initiated these attacks, India will have to take a step back. That's what I believe. Thank you very much.
So, in terms of dialogue,
let's see how the situation unfolds in the future. But at this point in time, when there's an ongoing escalation, an ongoing situation, and India has been the aggressor, let's see how things turn out.
So we can continue to see a response, a military response from Pakistan. That's what you're telling us.
What I'm saying is that because India has been the initiator of these actions, unprovoked attacks on women and children and civilians, Pakistan's National Security Committee has given the go-ahead to its armed forces to respond at a time and place of its choosing, and that's about it. Thank you.
Final question. I know that the government in Pakistan has been focused on fixing the economy and getting things in order. What we're seeing right now is not playing well for either side today. Your stock exchange in Karachi even halted trading. This is not good for investors. investors don't want to see a conflict breaking out in the region. The government must be aware of this, right?
I think India should be more worried about its economy because shooting down Rafale planes, their stocks have nosedived because of Indian pilots. So I think India should be more worried. We are very comfortable at this point in time. Thank you very much.
Mr. Minister, thank you for joining us on the program today. Now, the US is expected to announce a first major trade agreement in the wake of Donald Trump's global tariff policies. According to the US President,